Alright, there we go. So, yes, Dredge was voted on because I did a bit of a vote, because I didn't feel like playing, oh, and once forgetting to mute the monitor in the background. Oopsie, sorry about that. I do monitor my own stream just to make sure it's actually still going, because once in a while my internet's like, are you sure? Are you sure you continue on your stream? I can just cut your stream in half. Yeah, no. Not, I don't have a fun time when that happens, but it has happened. There's a couple videos that are technically in two parts because of that. So this is Dredge. I had to remove the first playthrough tag because this will not be my first playthrough of Dredge. I have played Dredge. I actually got all the achievements for the base game before the DLCs. Now that's where it gets interesting. I have played Halo Reach, but when I went back through it, and I think it'll show me how many artifacts. I don't remember anything about Iron Rig. I've played it so long ago that I don't remember Iron Rig. And I didn't get very far with it, so I know for a fact I didn't finish the storyline of it, all that fun stuff. But I don't remember Iron Rig, but I do want to do a full playthrough because when it came to those DLCs, they added stuff like boat customization that I didn't really do the first time around because it didn't exist the first time around, so I never got to do it. Um, but I think there's a few other little niche things that they added that I don't remember. So it'll be interesting going back into it and seeing how much has changed. Two, I have a Razer setup, as in the brand of keyboard I have, the headset I have, the microphone I have, the mouse I have, and hilariously enough, the webcam I have. I just stuck with that brand because I started out with it. Razer, their chroma compatibility means that Dredge is actually controlling the colors of my headset, my keyboard, my mic, and my mouse currently. I have no there everything is shut off chroma wise because I haven't gotten into the game, and I can't remember what it does, and I don't know if it'll show up on my headset or my headphones. So I'm actually very curious how this is gonna work.
G'day,
Hey
how's it
Vish.
going Mish Cool forever?
Kinda going through specs, more just this game is gonna either get a bit more spooky or a bit more funny considering Razer's program, their chroma program that lets like lights up all the keyboard, mouse, and all that. Dredge partnered with them, so Dredge will control the color of my keyboard, my headphones, my mouse, and my mic once I get into the game. So it'll be a little bit of a added, I guess, ambiance, and we'll see how that goes. I do have to do a new one. It has been way too long since I played this game, so I don't remember it. Well, I'm getting very twinkly colors, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I have a feeling, if I remember right, if we actually find a thread, it'll turn red. Oh, I think it's trying to go off the colors of the screen, which is somehow weirder. Oh no, you're good. I did manage to get the new keyboard in, so thankfully no more interesting typing errors. Morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're laying in the cold wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Morrow, I must say. Quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah well, I'm glad to see your new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back before sundown, before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time, it can really creep up on you. Well, that's gonna be interesting. And if I remember right, time doesn't move in this game until I actually move. Okay. Lou, I don't know. They might have gone back to sleep or they might be busy with something. But they did vote on it, and I was bugging them saying that if they voted on it, they needed to actually see the game being played. Okay, I know my headset is blinking because my keyboard is blinking, and I'm trying to figure out why it's blinking red. Because this should be fine. It is just fish. If I remember right, you want me to empty this. Is it because I'm getting the QTE? Probably shouldn't have emptied that spot, but I think you're supposed to kind of learn that you can. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's the puzzle mechanic. Okay, there's low here, so I'm gonna leave that be. Or take too many of the fishy fish. Yeah, time only moves when you're moving or fishing. I don't have what I need for that. If I remember, eventually our boat gets to get bigger. Okay, yeah, I think it's just flashing because of beauty. Oop. It also does it when I start fishing. I mean, it's cute now, I guess, is what I'll say. The added part, though, is it is still technically a horror game. Kind of. I mean, it is a horror game that is meant that kids can play it. Oh, there's only one fish there. Like, it's not super... Not gonna be able to fit it. Terrifying. Yeah, it's a bit more of like a dark story game, depending on how you play it, slash ending, slash it's kind of like creepy ambiance in the game or little things that happen. Oh, there we go. Like, there's stuff like that that you'll eventually go to, and then it'll be a bit more creepy, but for right now, not too bad. Can I dock, please? You step out on the dock at Greater Marrow, the mare is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you the replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so I'll consider it a loan, but I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. I figure then sell those fish while they're still fresh. You enter a scolded shack on the fringe of the marketplace. Familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Hi, Lou. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you
Good
for the
day.
fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you're here, while you still got a debt outstanding here, I suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you have. Oh, okay. Bye-bye, fishy. Let's see what you got. Yep. Mayor's staying outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide to this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Okay. One last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front and everything takes time to install. Also, if you take any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Okay. That'd be better, but it's also more expensive. I'm gonna install it neat. Okay. Okay. Turn to town. Got $29 in debt remaining, apparently. Okay, we're gonna rest. Wait until morning. But yes, Matt, I want to watch you fish indescribable creatures from the sea. Well, yes, Lou, you're going to be seeing some funky fish as we continue on. Just gotta go do more fishing. Getting this set up to getting where I can go actually get the funky fish is going to take a second. Oh, hello? Floating buoy. It seems to mark safe passage past a dangerous rock and obscure hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Okay, so in other words, if I actually needed to go towards one of those. Okay, our first shallow fish. You're gonna be... yeah, you're gonna be big fish. Okay. Oops. Ah, there we go. I'm gonna stick you in the middle for right now. Yeah, not gonna do another fish there, because there's not many. Nope. Nope, because I need fish to come back. Okay, you're kind of a big fish. I'm gonna take more if the stock's already low. Oop, I see a thing. Yep. Oh yeah, Lou, if you missed it, the game is actually controlling the color of my keyboard, my microphone, my headset or headphones, and my mouse. The lighting of them. Yep. Very spooky. I have to, see, I don't want to have to play this game without my, webcam, but I might have to. It blocks a bunch of stuff. Can I fish you? No, because I don't have the attachment I need. Okay. Can I pick this up? I can't do that either, can I? Okay. It does kind of puzzle. Let me adjust a thingy. Hide those for now, and then webcam wise, I will just shrink myself down for a bit and scoop myself over to this side. I can make it bigger again. To let it scoot away for a bit. There we go. That way it's actually seeable. This game is oriented towards the other side. Yeah, the keyboard you can't see, but you know, the ears are definitely. Oh, I forgot that I can just actually let that go. It's just that this is quicker. Okay. Yeah, the ears are definitely mentioning. Oop, still depleted that spot. Okay, if I do this right, I might be able to get 2 more small fish. Hello, Rain. Also, hello, small town. There's gonna be 3 spots or 2. 2. Yo, that is the thing, but eventually I will get more storage. I want to visit this small town really quick. Okay, yeah, there's nothing here yet. So I can't even sell my fish here. There's a point in the game where, even though you're not really supposed to be out at night, I will have to be... The bright lights and sleeping will reduce it, but exposure to fog and other things will increase your panic. Yeah, I'll increase my panic, but I think it also gives me a chance at more funky fish. So it's a bit of a having to figure out how to time it and having slightly better boat than I have right now. I've had a special order come through from our customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you more than normal prices. They asked for 1 Gulf Flounder and 1 Great Eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. Okay, I think I actually have both of those. Yes. We'll see whatever you have, and I'll keep the order nice until it's ready to go. Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. Got another order here. This one's a little bit more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. I don't see many people fishing squid these days. I can't wait for you to read out the description of the funky fish. They are detailed, bro. Oh yeah, no. I was telling Mish, I've played through this game and got all the achievements the first time through, except for the DLCs. I never got all the ones for the DLC ones because the DLCs came after. So I've actually got to go back through. But yes, I will read out the descriptions because they are great. You don't see me. Yeah. You know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Don't have the other fish I need though, but I have a squid. His order will pay more. Oh, the ski goals didn't give you a catch. Those blasted pests. Yeah, your catch can slowly kind of go bad. Okay, we'll do a sleepy sleep. A henchwoman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Interesting. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Morrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Yep, I can do that. Mare hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Yep. Shipwright. No, we still only have those. Scheduled up with a weird crimson glow the other night. Did you see it? Yes, I did, and I will go towards it eventually. I just don't have a chance right now. Let's go get some more fish. I'll actually go do the delivery and get fish on the way back. I can't hold shift to quote-unquote sprint or go faster just yet. When I get to the dock, I'll actually read out the descriptions of fish we found so far. Hi, little lone fishy. What are you doing all by yourself? Okay. You do this without ramming myself into the dock. What, a delivery? Let's see here. It tears a hole into the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls out a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're out in the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. I like the little stream decor. Oh, my stream decor? Thank you. Take me a second. My brain is currently loading between what I'm doing and that. You enter a brightly lit shop. Ooh, it's packed with antiques. The shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you silently over silver spectacles. Hello, is that... No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? As far as I am aware, no. Speaking of storage, though, I will put that in there for right now. So I have a feeling it'll come in use later, but it's not doing any good now. Habit. Encyclopedia. Okay, so blue mackerel, I've caught 13. Practically worthless, but enough to stave off hunger. Cod. Plentiful and basic. Arrow squid. Rises from the depths at night to feed or be fed upon. Great eel, a slimy creature tainted with the silt and muck of the seabed. And a pathetic, cowardly bottom-dwelling fish. Okay, what did the Gulf Flounder do to you? I don't have any of those yet. Let me get the black grouper if I can. Over the package, done that. Messages. The morning of the second day of the honeymoon and first day proper. Today we're sailing around the island and inlets at the back of the Great Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and the colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love when he tries to be romantic. Oh, that's interesting. I'm also worried mildly about why we found that. Stingray? There's two of you, I think, so... Fish one of you, but I can't do... I hear you, such an awkward fit. Okay, there we go. That leaves me enough space for fish that will take up 2 slots. That must be the iron rig in the distance. We'll have to go over there at some point, but I think I need a lot more stuff, if I remember right. Get one more of you. And also move fish around later if I need. There we go. Spot that's gonna be empty. It's not its fault that it's built like that. No, it isn't, but it is still a very funky fish. We got one, I think. I don't even get the other fish I need today just yet. There's our friendly fun eels. Oh, trophy fish. Nice. 11 inches, and you don't give me a weight. That's interesting. How heavy is my trophy fish? Okay, let's go sell some fish and see if I'm out of debt just yet. So, though. I think I'm still gonna be in debt for a little bit. One can hope. At least I can tell the mayor his package has been delivered. Okay. All fish go by. I might have actually got rid of my debt. We focused on the debt or the upgrades? Debt first, and then upgrades after, because the debt's just gonna continuously eat everything that I want to sell or buy anyways. Mayor's walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Fantastic news! Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Morrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand our facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger service. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Yeah, I think you have to get the debt off to get some of the upgrades. This is the dry dock. You can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. You will need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of things. Finding materials will allow you to upgrade my vessel. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Okay, fair enough, yeah. It's gonna take a little bit. You still only have... Oh no, you have some other stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to want those, even though they're more expensive and they're going to eat what I have. But it is going to let me do just a bit more. I am not going to do any night fishing just yet, because I know how bad of an idea that is. Fishmonger. You've seen the strange red light at night. It seems to be rising from the west. Okay, thank you. You gave me 0 info. Not bad. Okay, yeah, I am actually reading that. Stingray. Good eating, but requires careful preparation. I don't know if I'd want to eat it. You're starting to come back. I think you're still low. Yes, I'm gonna. I'm not going to fish the fish in the low spot just yet. You're medium, so this works out better. Stick you there for now. Might have to start going out. I do see a bottle there. Do you really want to grab that bottle? I also don't want to get stuck out here at night until I've got the move fast ability. And what is the message this time? First thing is probably storage upgrade, huh? Not necessarily. I feel like some of the speed stuff is gonna be really good, but I need the abilities, and I think the abilities are locked right now, but storage is definitely gonna be important as well. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of the Greater Morrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which of course is of some concern, but we believe all the important articles were accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat's renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious. Interesting. Hi, fishy fish. Are you fishy fish that I'm familiar with? Yes. There is more of you. Get one more of you before I can get some more fish. Yeah, now I can get 4 of the 2-spot fish. I need to head back in before I do that, because I think my time of day, which I cannot see because of my webcam, and I'm gonna go look over a monitor, is late enough for the day that I do need to start scooting back. You really low. I know you're gonna be the fish I actually need. Get any, no, because you're gonna be the slightly bigger one, aren't you? Ooh. It's Thursday. Yeah, thank you. That actually does help a little, but it's more the time of day that I'm more worried about. Ooh, trophy fish. And I've accidentally depleted the spot. Yeah, it's okay for now. Got plenty of fish to sell, which should still be pretty good. Hopefully, get a little bit of upgrades. I need to actually go out and get some more of the metal and stuff, which I think I'm just gonna have to... not all schools of fish are the same. Some contain abnormal specimens. Sometimes you can even tell just by looking from the surface. Ooh. I love that the underwater sounds. Yeah, it has really good sound design. Wait until you get into like the creepy sounds. Here's my fish for the day. Nope, pulls out a book from a nearby toolkit and hands it to you. A few of the pages are stuck together with grease. Interesting. I was hoping you'd have a net. Don't need repairs yet, but I can't do anything. You don't have to have all the materials at once. You can store whatever you have right here at the dry dock. And new holes would really need. I need net for sure, but probably also light. And all I have is that, so that's about 6. I'll be a little dumb today and do a tiny bit of... Let's see. There you go. It's already probably on the light. Ooh, what are you? Oh, squid. That is right, there is a reason to do some night fishing. There you go. So please help, I may be obsessing slightly over the armadillo dinos on Paleo Pines I would collect. They're super, super cute. That is fair. If you do make a pin of them, please send me screenshots, I do want to see. Ooh, there we go, we're starting to panic. Oh, there we go. Brood squid. Very interesting. There's our first creepy one. There may be a few pins. That's worth it. Something slithers into your cargo hold. Oh boy. Whatever could it be? Let's see what has entered. Ooh. Infected. Prizes, yeah. So I now have an infected squid. I need fish for that order. Just leave whatever you have here and I'll keep an order until it's ice and ready to go. I have the squid, but I don't have the other thing. Yep. Is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. Pushes from one side of its stomach and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you do find any more. Sir, you are just a tad bit odd. That man is looking at you from your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger, and I'll be clear. I know extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have business proposition that you'll want to hear. Be waiting. Okay, yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. Need to sleep. Feed the fish to the creepy fish. Yeah, I'll get there, hang on. Tentacles sprout from a glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. The other cores lay dominant alongside. So yeah, there's our first creepy fish. Here's my map. And yep, go to that one. Not reduce fish stocks and catching a rod. Yep, I need to. No, I need to actually do that. Let's go to the Isle and talk to the dude about artifacts. Not that I'm going to particularly probably be happy actually getting artifacts, knowing that it comes with an interesting cost, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Hello, fishy. Which fishy are you? You're these guys. Okay. Oh, all-seeing cod. I will read it when I get to the dock. I don't want to necessarily start here. Now, what does it say about this fish? Staring outwards, unblinking, eyes borrowed from a larger being, but not the mind to process what it sees. Or borrowed from a larger being, but not the mind to process what it sees. Interesting. Man is standing in a doorway watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the collector of many things, arts and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And use something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with the equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond any all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I merely need a few hours of your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you see? Or say? See. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. Yeah, it's like pretty much you are gonna have to. It's the easiest way to get the dredging equipment. The relic you're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. Man, I've got the hiccups today. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Yep, and what time of the day is it? It is noon. Thank you. You've now made my sprint to the island ever so slightly worse. But at least I can dredge stuff. At least I remember how to play this. Not there for now. How much time of my day? I took a chunk of my day. Not too bad though. Yet. I do probably need to do some night fishing again. So probably should be using my light all the time. Okay. Ah, there's plenty of you guys. That's helpful. Move that up there. Oh. Banged cod. Get a little more cod. Oh. It has changed time of day. Ew. What, you don't want your fish and chips with extra teeth? Stingray, I think? Yeah. Are you the fish I need, though? The other one I couldn't find. I think so. Finally get that order done. Yes, you are. Lovely. I can't pick up you because you're gonna be too big. I do need to start heading back the other way, though. Wonder, will I have something swim into my hold again? Oh, please be small fish. Please be small fish. Because I know you're gonna be creepy fish, aren't you? You are not a small fish. I'm gonna have to tell someone to take a hike. Sorry, buddy. Here you go. Because no, these guys are gonna get me a little bit more money currently. Thank you for turning my light off. That's not very helpful. I kind of need that. Okay. Really quickly, let's go look at some fish. Tusk grouper. Egg-like tusks protruding from the mouth of this ravenous brute. With no eyes to speak of, it attacks indiscriminately. Interesting. Where's our other one? Fanged cod. Deviantly sharp teeth with chunks of smaller fish lodged in between. A hunger in its eyes. Fish and chips does sound really good. I like how I'm playing a game with a very, very uh-oh fish, and I'm just like, yeah, no, fish and chips sounds fine. There's only one place around here that does it really good, though. It's expensive. Finding keys. Yep, we got that task sheet. They don't do delivery, I don't think. I would have to actually go there to get it, and I've already got some other stuff lined up for dinner, but maybe if I play this game again the next couple of days, I might actually order some. Yes, I do have fish for the order. Just leave whatever you have there. Keep the order and ice melts all ready to go. Oh, wrong one. They want the normal one. Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Don't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. Ooh, yeah, those are fun. I've got one here for you, in fact. It's a bit banged up, but you can get it fixed at the shipwright. Yep. It's it should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. We've got a customer after a fiddler crab, a common crab. Both species can be found around here. And this book out back could be useful to you. Fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering fish scales are stuck to the counter. Oh yeah, that's right, these things break. Not going to do crab pot right now. But I will sell my fish first. Okay, never mind, I can definitely do like one. A few ate on stream would be perfect, playing a fishing game while eating fish and chips. In the state of everything's expensive, fortunately. Yeah, but it's also, we're not close enough to water. Especially water with, like, fresh fish, so fish just tends to be expensive, sadly. I've seen a lot of from up here, you know. I saw that ill-fated bolt return, I chose to look the other way. I watched a natural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're going to do out there. I see plenty of strange things from atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds the lantern up so it shines brightly into your face. Are you really standing here in front of me, or is it just another of the fog's tricks? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Morrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rise from a patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. If you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Interesting. Oh, that's right, I got the books. I need to continue working on the book. Wait, is it? Yeah, I need those, and then map. You've marked where that is. Okay. Builder. You approach a woman sitting on the dock side, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful, I guess, to an extent. It's got to be a damn sight better than this broody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. It's not so bad here. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. I say, if you find some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit, too. Just, stack it up at Steel Point. When you have anything, I'll pay you when the job's done. Interesting, okay. Do a real quick sleep. Fishman, you have run into have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Is that gonna be added to the pursuits? Yep. Map, you give me that. Okay, perfect. I can undock. Oh, yep. Deploy it with that. Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you for dinner tonight. That's right, yo. I need to do that. Let's see. There's still a good amount of fish here. Yep, there's no came out. If I remember right, there's some materials over here that I can pick up. How are you guys doing? For now. You guys are still low. There we go. Put it in storage just yet. There's some wood. This might be scrap. Fabric, maybe. I don't know. I think it might be scrap. Oh, yep, scrap. Okay, now I need to concentrate on fish. For cod. Yep. And I need to go switch books because I finished reading the one. Engines provide 5% more movement speed than listed. Nice. Actually very convenient. It's 3 in the afternoon, so I need to scoot my butt back in here. I'll be stuck outside of it. Yeah, ladies basically being like, yeah, no, don't go after dark, out after dark. Makes you do more, yeah. But it also kind of the things, it really does push you to go do it, because that's how you're gonna get more of the things you're actually looking for. Whereas that there's also times where you're like, is this really the best idea? I have to do that for now. Get like one more smallish fish. I can also just go back out too. Okay, there's more wood there. I also need to eventually get better lights. Oh. Sparkly, sparkly. Lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their Bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of the structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays to ruin, its purpose exhausted? Lighthouse towers above. Thanks, game. Thanks for the, who knows how long building meant to say people will last. No, admittedly, we have kind of replaced them. Yeah, as I say, I don't think we have anything yet. Hello, fishmonger. Take my fish, and then I need to put some stuff in here. What needs metal scrap? That does. Put you there. It's only about 9 in-game at night, so let's go back out again for a second. Grab a squid. Eel still over here? They are. Hello, eel. Seemingly, suddenly a lot more of you. Oop. There we go. Yeah, your stock is low again, so I want to be careful. Be some more fish here somewhere. But it's very hard to see at times. Here we go. Here's the big fish. Nope. Nope. I have accidentally depleted that spot. What I want to do... It's hedging a bet that there'd be more than there was. Ah. Oh, there's one of our rocks that pops up out of nowhere. I was wondering how long until I got one of those. What are you? Still need to pick this spot as well. Oop. I did, and I got a Voltic grouper. An unknown green energy arcs and crackles over this fish's scale. It thrashes ceaselessly, even hours after being pulled from the water. Okay, who put a battery in the fish? That doesn't seem very, very nice to the fish. Try for another squid. That should be a decent haul. Oh, there we go. These guys are ready finally. Well, that's not concerning at all. Hero squid lost to the birds. Well, if you take the squid, I'm not gonna be, not the end of the world. Oh, you took my eel too. I would say taking frequent breaks is important, being part of being productive. Okay, yeah, so I do need to sleep a little bit more. Yes, I have one of the crabs. Yep, regular business. Yeah, plenty of fish there. Not as big of a hole as I would like. Yeah, hopefully I can get better crab pots here soon. Do a quick sleep, even though it's going to end up being... I do this right. Nighttime. There we go. Oh, there we go. There's the other crab I need. Do you need to repair that later? Oh no, you're good. Don't worry. I need to let this squid kind of replenish, so I'm not gonna do that just yet. You guys are low too. Hopefully I don't deplete you. Nope, good. Oh, hey, there's plenty of you. Okay, so you're not gonna another fish that size. Oh, the boat in the distance. Okay, there's still some here. That's good. Get one more. Yep. Tasting tongues were the round wildly around, or wither wildly around sets of yellow crooked teeth. The top row are flattened like human molars. Interesting. Yeah. Another boat. Let me see if it's still there. You can see it in the distance. Oh no, did it disappear? No, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Is the little light shine on it in a way, and it's somehow just slightly darker than the actual like fog. Yep. Oop. Bump the dog just a bit. Okay, fishmonger, I have fish. Don't forget your crab pot's get a bit worn down. Yep. I'll give you that. And do some money. These'll do. Glad you got some use out of the old pot. You can always buy more here. Or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the fish of one of these mutants? They get sick? Well, perhaps, but I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish, any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. Yes, I do. Remember, any aberrant will suffice. I suspect they're all the same underneath. That's a weird way to put that. Fishmonger takes the aberrated fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Sir, what are you going to do to that fish? Please no. Yes, this'll do nicely. Here's what this fish is worth, and why don't you take one of these two? They're no use to me. Okay. Thank you. Do you hear that? It sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please sell what you've got now, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now. Sir, what are you going to do to that poor fish? The fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear this heavy scraping of metal door sliding, or bar sliding across it. I don't know what you're doing with that poor fish. Okay, the artifacts. Worn gold ring. I think I can probably give that to the person on the other island. I'm gonna sleep for now. I'm still okay on sleep. Yep, we have that. A very, very toothy grin squid. Guess I should actually go and redock and get my crab pot repaired. Tell me that fish did not accidentally eat one of those fish and is now in love with it, because that's what happened in Uba, and it was disturbing. I'm not sure what Wuwa is, but I mean, this is based on Cthulhu. I think it's more that he's just going mad from the fish more than anything else. I don't I wouldn't think he's in love with the fish. I would hope not. But then again, you never know. Ah, that's how I get that repaired. Okay, perfect. Withering Waves. Yeah, I would assume it's not person in love with fish. I would hope. You never know, but I would hope. Ah. What is the bonus? Ooh. 10% more efficiently on fishing rods. Nice. For efficiency on fishing rods. Try not to overfish the poor cod. I have to start heading out further for upgrade parts. But I want to see if I can sell that ring first. Okay. Ooh, painter. Hello, is everything okay? Anything about shipwreckers on tier? Yes, well, yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere, in one of those wrecks. All alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I don't think it's the ring that man needs, I think it's a different one. I'll have to see. I was wondering. I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you can find it, I'll be in your debt. I better go. Yeah, because the way this is and how cheap it's for, I think it is just, I don't think it is the one. Painter. Ah, the fisherman. I thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. If you're wanting to experiment with some decorations, yes, I am the person to talk to. I attach flags and buntings to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already for you, ready that you might like. Find others in your travels, bring them back to me, and I can rig them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash of color to your hull. I'm sorry to say my selection of pigments is limited at the moment, though. Could I help you find more pigments? He thinks for a short while. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most strikingly vibrant coloration. My knees aren't suited to clambering over the rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see, but if you caught such a creature... He clears scrapes of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pastel of mortar. With the right blending agent, we can grind them together for a new mixture. He turns his back to you, a cunning plan formed in his mind. Fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. But, for now, what can I help you with today? Ooh. Orange. Okay, so you're telling me I'm gonna have to find these. Bring these crabs. Okay, so you need the crabs. Need green for now. Have you tried searching north of the Maros? Okay, so I'm gonna need to find flags out in the wild. But now my boat's green with a little flag. So that's a start. But I need to bring crab pots over here then, is what I'm getting the hint of. What are you? It's gonna be too late in the day for me to go after the other one, I think. I'm gonna try it, but it might be too late in the day. Definitely pushing my luck. You need to hurry back. I don't want to be out in open water at night. Especially not with engines that don't go very fast. Hello, little fish. I've depleted this one again. Need as much as I can turn in. Because those upgrades are going to get real pricey. Oh, the crab pot is full. Ah, there we go. Just about filled the whole thing. The small one, perfect. Yeah, I can't pick it up just yet. Okay. That bar from the inside. Sir, I need to, sadly, actually sell the fish that I have. You aren't being very helpful with that. Hopefully my fish don't rot. Lightning headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anything I can do for you? Well, I need to sell my fish before they go bad. I know it's gonna be a pain, but man needs crab for paint. I am going to figure out how to do that. I should repair that one before I accidentally set it down. Okay, shipwright. Yep, repair all, thank you. Now to go take these crab pots over to the other part of the other little town on the other island and set a whole bunch of them down and hope for the best, because I don't want to get these crabs. Let's go to the other side. There we go. We're all set up. Now, go out a little bit. Check out some fish out here. It is still technically early enough in the day. I should be able to get back without too much issue. Theory. The game could very much prove me wrong. Hopefully by the time I go back, some of the fish will be ready. 1.5 inches. Almost a foot long. Metal? No. Pearl earrings. Okay, yeah, that's definitely another thing that I can sell. It's about 2. I can get maybe 1 fish here. Now I've got to zoom back. They are pretty. Ooh. Mini-eyed mackerel. Gill plates dotted with eyeballs. Superfluous, but scanning frantically. All eyes see right through you. Thanks, scan. What is it with Cthulhu as core and eyeballs? Hoping I am close enough. It is now night. Yeah, I don't want to find the boat that drives itself around. Do you need this stuff? Oop. Do you need the scrap? I just gotta hope that something I don't want to find out about is not here. Okay, none of my crab pots are flashing. Oh, hello? Ah. Hi, rock. Ah, what am I gonna do with you? Okay. There we go. Let's go deliver these fish and see what happens. Hopefully, by the time we get to the next day, the crabs are ready. There we go. Dry dock. Yep, I need to... Ah. But therein lies the problem. I'll have to get a bit more engine space before I can do that. Let's do sleep, go the next day. Find out what this is. Yep, we got the mini-eyed mackerel. Map updated with the crab pots, I think, and then our pursuit. Yeah, find the belt buckle near Little Mara, which I will work on if I can. Yep, let's go collect some crabs real quick. I'm very curious. That stuff. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we got a small crab. Not quite what I'm looking for, I don't think. No crab there yet. Big crab. Why are you so awkward to... Nope, none of the crabs that he wants just yet. I can't give him the earrings. Well, one people on island the earrings. Picked up that one yet, so hey. Research part. Oh, doggo say bark. I got some of those. Not helping me any. Hopefully. Casual, though. Hello, bigger fish. feeling if I go for that belt buckle, the belt buckle is going to take like 4 slots, isn't it? That's what I'm going to find out the hard way. There we go. Is my boat filled? So let's go sell some fish. Maybe, just maybe I'll do some night fishing this time. But knowing this game, yeah, I don't have the speed. I don't think if I see the ghost boat again. That's my main worry. I know what would happen if I get chased by that ghost boat. Don't particularly feel like fighting it just yet. Not really fighting it so much as hoping I get away in time. Speaking of the calming water sounds from earlier, did you know those running ASMR videos are mostly just boiling chicken or an actual rain? It doesn't surprise me as much as it should, to be fair. Hey, bye-bye fishy. Storage. A lot more research parts that I can't use just yet. It's a foreign game. I might get away with a little bit of searching around, seeing if I can pick up more upgrade stuff. But I can't do the sharks just yet. I have a good chance of getting a spooky shark. I see the stuff to pick up right there. I know what that's gonna mean. I'm gonna be out too long, and it's still worth it. No, because it's a fabric I need too. It really put me in the fabric. Here's another one. This is not a good thing. I got the 2 fabric I need to make netting. A ghost boat, please. Be please. Many want to wait for rains out for around for rain. It's easier to boil something. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, trophy squid, 1 foot 1 inch. Okay, can I get anything else? Ah, there's the ghost boat. Our friendly neighborhood eel. Possibly spooky fish here if I get lucky. At least a higher chance of it. Something around here. There we go. And get 1 more. And it's actually daylight. I'm gonna have to get back if I can. And turn my fish in. Yep, I got my mackerel. And my squid. Fishman, is that you? You look touch troubled. Is the fog starting to get to you? Completely normal around here, and nothing to worry about. With a good night's rest, you'll be right as rain by morning. Yeah, I definitely need to catch up on my sleep, apparently. Oh, they took my trophy squid. Darn you. That shipwright. Nope, not that. Dry dock. Right. I'll have to get more wood, but thankfully not too much of a problem. And I'll rest. Let it go a full day. Actually trying to catch up on my poor character's sleep. Just because I happen to be rather nocturnal does not mean that this poor person is. I think my schedule would be horrifying in comparison. Okay, we'll get some fish on the back. I want to see if I finally have the crabs I need. Or that were just very curious. To mess around with how it's putting stuff in there. Second. Oh yeah. Aha! There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make enough room for that just yet, which is fine. Should let me pick up my other crab traps, because he needs 2 crabs. He needs the smaller one as well. I'll be able to pick up that one. Okay. So far, good start. But, let's see. A boat, roof. Pigment. Yep, you need. I have one of them for you. Teal tumors secrete a slimy substance over cracks and joints. Its massive claw shudders as it fights for control. Lovely. Flip just back out of that. But at least you have your one crab now. I just need to get you your other one. Pick up this one, repair my crab traps, go set them back out. Let's see what I can do. Aha. There you go. Be able to pick that crab pot up, but that works for now, because I can always go back and get it when I go get the other ones repaired and turn them in. But so far, I think crabs actually do make decent money. Just haven't messed with it enough to be 100% sure on it. It's like messing with it, though. Okay. I think they make okay money. Grab one extra, even though it's not going to be helpful to an extent. Oh, never mind. I got like 1,000 already. Okay. Not bad, not bad. But some of those upgrades are going to cost a significant amount when I get to them. Let's see. Fingers crossed I can get the other fish I need and see what the mint grain's gonna look like. Pick up that one and then we'll do some fishing. No. Shard ray. The stone skin of this ray is molded around a black crystal shard. The rock fragments articulate and grind together. Interesting. I'm sorry, Mr. Squid. That doesn't sound like it's particularly fun. Poor squid. Oh, there's the other piece of wood I need for some of the other stuff. Probably should grab the rest. Oh, no, it gave me a research part. Not bad, but not what I need exactly. I need the actual wood. There we go. Fish? No, well, helps that I have my light. Ah, squid. Had I lost my trophy squid, I don't know if it would have actually sold for more, but I would have hoped. But now I don't get to know because it's gone. Oop, thank you. Hi, Doc. That's gonna need 2 wood and scrap. You sell net now? You do, and it's super expensive, or it's too big. Not as expensive, it's just too big. Oh, because I can replace this. Okay, never mind. Oh, well, I can't exactly replace it, that's the problem. Because it'll passively catch fish. But then I won't be able to catch fish the way I'm used to catching them. So I'm gonna have to wait on that just a bit. Good investment, just not at the second. Yep, tomorrow's $150 is what it's worth. Holy moly. Oh, oop. No. Oh. Okay, well that solves that problem. Hello, Cece. Not realize that was how I needed to do that. Okay, well that's a lot more helpful. Okay, so now let's put that in. What about the net? I'm gonna sleep a whole day again for now. That didn't help. See about till then? That works, I think. Hey! Now I have the net. We'll find out how well this works. Oh. Ah. Oh yeah, it stays in the net as a separate thing. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're getting a little bit further now. And I think I have the other crab pot I can put down. I think I repaired it. Nope, I can't just yet. Waiting for the little thing telling me I've gotten a, interesting crab, but so far, just some very basic crabs. Okay, we'll take you with us. Three-headed cod. I mean, I guess just more fish for fish and chips. So I don't know how it would taste. I don't know if I would want to know exactly how it tastes, but I mean, you get more fish for your effort. Oh, we should have gotten another cod because it would have filled that space, but that is okay for now. Let's go sell some fish, actually catch up on some sleep. And I'm gonna be super quick. Let's see. Fishmonger. Yes. Please take all my fish. Yeah, that one's right, that needs repair. Carol, thank you. Again, because this game doesn't actually move unless I move or actually tell it to pass time, I will be back. But I'm just gonna leave it on the screen because I'm not too worried. Yeah, there we go. Real quick PB, now I'm back. Is it telling me about the fish I found? Yes. Three heads writhe and struggle in unison. Three mouths hang agape and then close shut together. 3 lives lived as 1. 1 fate bound to many. Okay, thank you, game. Yep, okay. Let's go check on some crabs. Go add a couple more crab pots. To double check, but I think it sells it out of the net as well. Okay, it does. And then I gotta go repair it. Every so often. Still very useful. I think that's about where I got the particular crab last time. That might be more of why I haven't got it from these ones. Oh, picking that one up and I'm gonna reset it because I kinda did not put that well. I don't really want it in front of the dog. Let's go put this one back on the other side. Here, we'll try that and see what it does. We get some fish though. I'm just move around some crab. We now have a lot less room in here. Or no. Ooh. 3 feet 7 inches. That is a very big cod. Bit better. Do 1 more of these, and then a fish that's 2 slot sized. Should be one of you. Yep. Perfect. And we go sell fish, and we possibly do a little bit of night fishing. Net will probably actually do a little bit better outside of the island area, to be fair. Hope the seagulls didn't get your catch, those blasted pets. Well, every once in a while when I don't sleep long enough, they do. I also think that's a bit of a me problem more than seagull problem. I sort of remember with the net you can also get some of the little spooky fish. A little, not sure if those are quite what I was expecting fish. I think if it gets too late, this is not going to exist. It'll be closed off. I don't remember if it is, but it might be. Gotta repair. All that's left of this boat is an old husk. Pull a little closer, look inside. Ah. Old iron chain. Citron ring. Do me any goods right now, but the wood's definitely gonna come in handy. Turn on the lights. Oh no, maybe I can't go through here still. Okay. Might be okay then. There we go. I don't have enough space for one of these guys. I know there's a night fish that takes up 3 slots in kind of the L pattern. And yeah, we're not gonna test the ghost ship just yet today. It's only about 10, so I can sleep before midnight. Get a decent amount of sleep. Hopefully. Gonna make it. Yes, just in time. With 4 minutes to spare. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to repair my net. And then you need 2 pieces of wood. At least I can put stuff in there. Maybe that'll be nice when I get that. Research, because I now understand that I can do that. Okay. Oh, I don't have any more. I just had those ones. Be able to do volcanic and shallow. I remember which area that's going to be. I think I remember, but... Oh, you know, I do remember. It's the one area that I'm not going to do for a while. That thing is actually a pain. There we go. Let's go check on our crabs and hope for the best. This game let me have the crab I need for some very minty green paint. You guys are doing pretty well. Did I remember what I need to do the sharks? That doesn't tell me. I don't have it, right? Oceanic, yeah, okay, so I don't have it. Gonna take just a little bit longer. Here's small fish, you go there. Go trade in this ring. Go check on some crabs. Let's see about what we can do after that. I also have to go grab the crab pots and repair them. I'm not gonna have enough space to do that just yet. Oh, I'm back. Oh, nope, there we go. There's our crab for mint paint. There you go. And grab the small crabs. There's another big crab. I'm not gonna be able to take it with me. Nope. Sorry, buddy. You have to give me a second to clean out some space. You're welcome. Let's see. What can help you with today? Paint boat. Just do the roof because that works. Well, you're about to have everything you need now. Should be able to, all we need, let me grind them together. Right, now let me repair my brushes. Much better. That color looks good. Whatever you do want to paint the hole. Sharp mint. Now let's me prepare my brushes. Yep. Much better, that color looks good. Then back. I think the bunting gets repainted with it, so I'm not too worried. Ooh, I do kind of actually like that color. Not quite as sharp of a green. I have this. And fish there. Let me move some stuff around. Whoops. In my hole. So now I can put the other crab there. But I will have to go pick up crab pots later. Maybe that'll be my real quick nighttime thing before I start the next day, is picking all those up so I can repair them. But I also might put them in a different location, we'll see. Or I might put them in storage for now. I think getting closer and closer to getting done with this area and needing to move on. It is going to take a while to get through the first couple of areas, though. Then it's going to take a bit to get through the DLC areas. I know I don't put them in storage. But only funny as it would be. Rest for a second, and then go pick up those crab pots. Make sure that is working, because I try to keep it so I have chat open if I'm not seeing it over there on my phone. Okay. So far, no corrupted fish in the net, but I'm curious. Arborited fish in the net. And say I think all of them are gonna be pick up now. I'll always be able to pick up a decent chunk of these. But probably not all. Here, be space there. Gives me 2 spaces there. Okay, that works for now, but I think it's gonna... Yep, it's gonna give me a crab, which does work because it fills up that space. 2 of you are still active. Yeah, you're gonna have a large crab, so not gonna be helpful now. Take the small one out of that one. If the other one has a small one, I just need to take it to be repaired, that'd be perfect. Actually, we don't have any, so that's even better. I did get another research part, which is helpful, because now I can work on researching more things. And hopefully eventually I can get a... I think I do have something for Oceanic, but I can't equip it yet, because I have the net in the way. I think. So until I get that scooted out of the way, or get more space, I don't think I can quite do the Oceanic. This is what it is, right? Yes. I'll do some more research. Maybe this is the one I'm actually gonna... Something like the one I'm gonna want, maybe? Mention about something like that. So basically I'm gonna want that and that. Okay. Let's set them out and leave them out and not worry about repairing them for a little bit if I'm gonna move. I think it also to be worth taking them with me. Just needing to figure out where I'm gonna want to dock out of. I also need somewhere I can sell fish. It's pretty much the upgrades I can buy, I think, at any of the major places I can also sell fish. I'll take a... It's early enough in the day, but I'll sell the fish, probably sleep until dawn again, or skip part of the day. And then go see what I can do about finding another little dock area. Another little, city area. And there is more to find. Or The thing I can do is put the crab pots here because I don't need them over there anymore. There we go. That'll work for now because then they're also right here to repair when I need to. Because I think actually I do have some stuff. I need to find the one belt buckle. I need to find other stuff. My fishy for now. Here you go. A turquoise mass swells from within a small crab. The chlorothe pulses, quickening in the light of the sun. Interesting. Doesn't tell me that fish is having a fun time. Okay, so one of the things is actually on this side over here. If I can get to it and get back. Okay, I'm gonna need the lights. And hopefully we get some fish. I see it, it's tempting, but oh, nope, it changed because the time of day changed. Here is my little section to look for something. Here it is. Okay, so I'm looking for a belt buckle. Nope, I found a chain. Not quite what I am looking for, apparently. Oh, this might be it. There we go. There's the belt buckle. Here's the metal in it. I am definitely playing chicken with the nighttime. At least I don't have fish with me just yet that the birds can steal. I think I'm gonna have to run to Little Morrow, essentially. For the best. Yep. Well, that's not very nice. No, Tanku. I do need my light, thank you. It's morning, so I'll go to Little Morrow first. And sleep. Or we'll turn in the belt buckle and then sleep. This is otherwise I think I'm just gonna be paranoid for most of the day. Hello, is everything okay? About the belt buckle. Yes. You gave the belt buckle to the man. This is his. Oh, thank you. Bless you. You've returned him to me. Please, take this. I have not any money to pay you, but this might hold some value to you. Yep, thank you. Do you have any strange occurrences? I don't get a lot out anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on, but I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was, screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry, over and over. Begging anyone who would listen, howling it to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. Anything else I can help you with? No. You want a chain? Apparently you'll take it. Research. Put those in there for now. Bit of sleeping. Because I could sleep at a more normal time with this. Oh. Did I get it in the net? I did. Sharp scales and bulbous eyes like nothing you've ever seen before. That's nice. I don't know what happened to that mackerel. I don't have really more room for fish. At least take these in. Go check on the crab pots, sell those, and then check the map again for where the nearest locations to check for stuff are. Dry dock. What do you need? You need one piece of metal. You need one piece of metal. And I can get a light from you. That should help. Go check out my crabs. Picked up the crab trap. That's not exactly what I needed to do, but that works for now. I was hoping that it just gave me the smaller crabs, and that's what that didn't work out. Okay. Wait on that one. Take that one. I put the metal scrap away for a second, if I can. Anything that needs metal scrap. Not that you're gonna let me donate stuff to. Okay, perfect. That can go there then. This the last research part I need for that. Undock for a second. This fish trap back, or the crab trap back. There you go. Go grab the one that's, yep. Go turn that crab in. Now, before I sleep, I need to go here, but I also need to go there. I don't actually think it'll show up in the distance if that's where I want to go. I'll just kind of memorize that it's there. There you go. Oh yeah, I do have more lights now. Perfect. This area should be, yeah, around the backside, okay. I'll take a look and see what it is. It isn't in between, isn't it? See the eels. Oh, that's a very large fish. At least the skeleton of it. More eels. Ah, but here's the thing that we're looking for, isn't it? Because there's the shipwreck. Ah, this is the key. To return to him and donate that, because I don't necessarily want to hold on to that longer than I need to. That way. I take this to him. I'll probably just sleep overnight there. I remember right, he's gonna give me an upgrade now. Or if I can... Oop. Lumpy mackerel. A withering mass of lumps, twisting and pulling their way under the scales of their vessel. How long has it lived like this? Abnormally large and heavy key cast from an unfamiliar metal. The teeth of the key are carved and sway before your eyes like tendrils. Curved. Interesting. Assuming it's not quite for a door. Enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow have seemed changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where is the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision, and you stagger back briefly. Now go. You have more relics to uncover. Ability unlocked. Haste. Okay, yeah, I was wondering when I would get that. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast, towards the Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark the location on your map when you can begin your search. I'll ask you questions later. I've been using decades. Go inside. You enter, taking a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. You find some horrifying creations among the Tetris. The arterial engine. The bony blades of this grotesque engine are driven by a pulsing heart. It beats in time with your own. Well, does happen to fit right there. The symbol of the deep is carved in this small talisman is sure to draw the attention of those attuned to it, meaning more spooky fish if I want more spooky fish, which I can't do just yet. But I can rest and at least go sell some fish. Haste adds speed to your engines but increases panic and engine heat. Select with E and use it by holding. Yeah. Great skill, pain though at times. It's not gonna let the panic go back down. Let's go turn in our catches for the day. Sounds like the squirrels are on our metal roof again, bouncing around. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks toward the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Your engine. It sounds like... I'm sorry. I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks towards the lighthouse. Interesting. As we just switched out the engine slightly. There you go, sell you everything. Repair all, because I need to repair my thing. I had a better range with that one. Let's do that. The change out actually looks at my ship though. So far no. Okay, on our map. Oh, tab, because I think it's telling us about the fish. Yes. The map. So our next one is out that way. It's actually not too far. I think the problem is I might not have the wood I need anymore for it, but we'll see. Let's just save that wood for that. The upgrades are helpful. Now, is this wood? No, it's scrap. There we go. Don't have a use for it just yet. I do want to get to the dock over here. See what it tells me that it needs. Like I said, I think it's going to tell me it needs wood. I think there's also wood around here. Yeah, there is. Okay, perfect. Material pile. Ah, I do need some metal for it, though. Perfect. So let me go get that wood, now that I see it here. I also do see metal scrap. I might be able to get both pieces of wood. But it has changed tonight. Okay, materials. Yep. I've delivered all the necessary materials. You should let the builder know. Yes, I'm gonna rest though first, so I'm not going in the dark. So I think the thing is she's gonna want me to take her over here, if I remember. It's been a hot minute though. I think I do have to bring her different places. Ooh, trophy fish. How goes the fishing? I missed anything? Nope, not yet. Aside from me getting a few creepy fish, I'm very slowly starting to branch out from the main island. Let's see. So far, I'm really not having too many creepy fish in the day yet. Really are just a nighttime thing. There we go. Turn off the lights on my boat. Don't need them in the daytime. Okay. Get one of you, I think. Yep. Oh no, I can get two of you. One small fish. I did change the boat color to a kind of a darker but softer green instead of the really, really bright green. And I've gotten a couple of the upgrades so far. So now I have the little net that you put out that catches fish while you move around. Yeah, it does make sense they would be out at night. Okay, I think the builder's going to talk to me like right away as I land. Fishmonger. Here we go. Builder. You've done it? Well, no sense in wasting time. Let's get moving. Yep. Good riddance to you, Great Morrow. I'm onward bound. I like how we just put her in the cargo hold. I thought that was for crabs. This is, yeah. Oh, the net. Yeah, the net's not quite for crab. These little things are for crabs. So I should really quickly go sell some. Because I think the next thing she's going to ask me is if I want to, buy certain upgrades. But I will get her over to her island she wants to go to. Yep. Now, let's go to the island she wants to go to. And then, I think, if I remember right, she does have upgrades for me. Or something to that effect. Or at least opens a dock that I can go to. Yep. It is nighttime already. Yep, I don't have what I need to fish those up. Yes, yes, this will do. Thank you, fella. Give me a short while to get things built here. You're welcome back anytime. She reaches into her toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Take these. Always good to have on hand. You for the upgrade parts. As me. I don't have as many as I need. Okay, do rest real quick. Okay, that's gonna be the iron rig, I think. And I think that's Pale Reach. I think this is where the guy wants me to go. I'll do one more run back to Greater Morrow because it's going to take me a second to get to that place, and it is not be a fun trip at first. But now we get to move on to our second area. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Pale Reach or the Iron Rig first. I might end up actually doing the Iron Rig first just because I haven't done it. I don't think I'll be getting to it today. I think I need to hit a little bit better upgrades on my ship before I think too much about that one. Take all the cod I can for now. Should go actually back and see about the supplies over here. In fact, to sail at night back to Great Mar, because I think there was extra supplies over here. Shouldn't lose those just yet. If I purchase this last upgrade before getting the big ship upgrade, that's a good idea. Yep, plenty of stuff here. Spot's been depleted, I can do the other cloth one. It's metal scraps, isn't it? So is this? No. This is not metal scraps. Chalice. Okay. Go put stuff in storage and I can sleep. Or... we'll try it. We'll try to get back without running into the ghost boat. Now, just gotta be careful about the hidden rocks. There we go. So far, so good. go. Sell our fish. Dry dock. Need another thing of... Wait. What is it? Yeah, you need another thing of wood. That can be sold. I'll leave that for now. Let's see what I can do about getting to this next area without too much issue. Oh wait. You know who I haven't talked to yet? I haven't talked to the mayor. You know about any shipwrecks here? Unfortunately, there have been quite a few in the recent years. The lighthouse helps, but even it struggles to get through the fog some nights. We do our best to salvage and clear any shipwrecks that occur around this side of the island. That should make fishing a bit easier for you. Around the back, though, it's a bit harder to get to. There are still some wrecks. Be back gonna watch the movie? No worries. Towards the deeper patches, you'll want to avoid that area. Now, what else can I do for you? Any about any strange occurrences? Well, I heard that my counterpart in Little Morrow met the most unfortunate end. They say he went mad quite suddenly. One day he was normal, the next he was pacing the shoreline, hurling people's belongings into the sea. After some days like this, he disappeared, never to be seen again. Nowadays, the tale of the old mayor is used to scare children. Not many remember, myself included, and those that do remember don't seem to like talking about it. A most unpleasant subject. Now, what else can I do for you? The last fisherman... Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running around the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening, he left and never came back. So long. He shan't be missed by us. Now, what else can I do for you? I want to ask about the wider region. Certainly. Gale Cliffs. Well, the main port over there is a place called Ingfell. That's right on the approach to the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk of it these days. I think quite a few people have left one way or another. Okay, that's all for now. Get back to fishing. Yep. Let's undock and head out. That is where we're gonna go, is Gale Cliffs. I think is that area... Yeah, that area is straight this way. Should be a place to sell some fish there. Might actually get some fish on the way. It is gonna take me a little bit to get there. Oh. Oh. Andy forgot to repair it. Oh, there's dolphins. Hello. There's an area I can stop at later here. It's gonna take my whole day of sailing to get pretty much over here. Yes, you're also oceanic. Yep. Need to repair my net when I get here. Definitely sleep. Remember, right, this is the repair dock. What are you? Oh. Blackmouth salmon. Oh, decaying blackmouth. Or fish. Yeah, barge here. Ahoy there. You're a new face. A fisherman, I take it? Perfect. Well, we should get along like a house on fire. I'm a traveler and a merchant all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them on board and sell them at the next town I come across. Likewise, I'll haul a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to pursue the stock and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. Okay, well, fish market for one. On this side of the Batuna, I'll buy any fish you want to sell. I also keep a stock of crab pots here for sale. A shimmering blackness for the decaying black mouth. A shimmering blackness permeates the flesh of this fish. Muscles atrophied and decaying, but still it swims on. Interesting. Well, bye-bye, fishy. Say, have you met the photographer? She stopped by my platoon a little while back. She loaded up with fancy camera equipment to take pictures of all the wildlife. She sighs wistfully. I wish I had my own camera. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to document everything you do? You never forget anything. Anyway, she said she was setting up on a small island to the south of the Maros. In the area, maybe you should check on her. Okay.
Ah.
Hey again, come by for a chat. Do you need help with anything? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely. I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there are a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you can share your info with me? Sure. Great. The fish I have left to track down are oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath tigerfish, and Coleodanth. I know a little about each species already, so maybe I can point you in the right direction. I'll check back on that later, because I don't think it's going to be... yeah. I need the shipyard, though. Repair all. Buy this from you. Don't need to yet, I don't think. Do you have anything for research now? Floating dock. You might be used to dry docks at other ports. We can make the same upgrades to your boat here at this floating dock. Check it out. Okay, I need wood. Yep, and then that'll... Perfect, okay. Undock for now. You can see what this note is. A message in a bottle. Vessel SY Grand Prize, owner Mr. Michael Schultz, Port Gale Cliffs. Oaken music box, purchased from the antiquarian at Little Morrow for a bargain price, previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has the letter J carved on the underside, otherwise in reasonable condition. Has not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism. Pending inspection by locksmith. Wooden mask. Carved wooden tribal mask said to bring good luck, fertility, good health or fortune, rain, and protection from evil spirits. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. 12-piece tea set. Bone china, 6 cups, and 6 saucer. Acquired from an eastern dealer. Do not use. Jar of earth. A jar containing earth from a meteor impact site. Allegedly. So this is the artifact manifest from our ship. Interesting. Well, you're telling me one of the items that I need, because that's the music box. But I wonder if I can find any of the other items. What is it? Do you need anything? I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here, we consider aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You might say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. Normally, we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dog keeps digging them up and eating them. I can't raise the subject without spoiling a surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel? Yep. Thank you. It'll be decently compensated. Anything else? What can you tell me about the cliffs? Many years ago, the cliffs used to be a haven for smugglers and pirates. Legends tell of 2 pirate lords who used Gale Cliffs as their hideout. Supposedly, they got into some disagreement and a huge battle was fought over the south side of the cliffs. There certainly are a large number of wrecks in that area. Both sides were completely destroyed, their treasure hoards left abandoned and unclaimed to this day. They say they'd be worth, or dare say they'd be worth a lot if anyone knew where to find them. Anything else? You know any odd characters? Have you heard the tale of Margan? He's an old whaler from these parts. As the whales got more scarce, the crews spent longer and longer at sea trying to find them. Morgan, it seems, wasn't cut out for this. He formed an unnatural attachment to a scroll he found on one of these trips. He says the scroll told him how to become immortal by eating mutated fish. People start calling him Morgan the Fishman. One day, the town awoke to find all the boats, nets, and lines had been slashed in the night. And old Morgan was nowhere to be found, nor has he been seen since. Anything else? We can catch our fish ourselves here, so we don't have much need for buying anything. There's a merchant, yep. So we know that one. What is it? Are there any shipwrecks around here? The real wreck around here is the settlement at Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us to moved on over to those cliffs years ago. I suspect he's regretting his decision now, the devil. Anything else? Have you ever think about strange things in the area? Some time ago, just after the last whale was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from Gale Cliffs. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up and hurrying away north as fast as they could. They were waving and shouting something at us from their boats, but we couldn't make it out. Never did see or hear of them since. Anything else? What do you tell about Ingfeld? Ingfeld used to be a whaling town, emphasis on the used to be. We would go out, bring in a carcass, and then the rest of the town would get to work. But the whales got scarce some 20 years ago, and hell, look at us, barely scraping by for a new candle. Interesting. Not too late in the day yet. You think that's the other town there? Not the eel I need, I don't think. Okay, you're an oceanic perch. And there was only one of you. That's a tad bit interesting. Yep, can't be a bit careful here, don't I? An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles towards you. Oh, greetings. Don't get many visitors around here. What is it you need? This place doesn't seem safe. I've been stubbornly holding out here for quite some time. Truth be told, I've been reconsidering my position lately. I've been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life until the collapse. Now I'm alone and cut off by land and sea, left only with these trembling rocks on all sides. I could help you move. It's not that simple. My brother would never... You see, I used to live in Ingfell with my brother. He was a whaler back in the day. Things were bad, we fought a lot, mostly about how our parents' inheritance should be divided. We were in the prime foolishness of our youth. When my wife and I decided to move here, I took the family crest. I stole it from him. After all this time, I can't return without it. That's where the problem lies. After the collapse, that creature, it dragged debris from the houses down into its wretched burrows. The crest went down with it. It's a lost cause, I know. But if you were to find it, it's a large whalebone crest. It would mean the world to me. But please be careful. Yep, I will take a look for it. I'm going to sleep for now, because I don't particularly want to deal with the tornadoes running around. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to get into that area somehow. Cloth. Oh, metal. I think the last thing I need is wood, though. I can at least go in my storage.
Cheers, Sapphire_Peril, for those top-notch bets, mate.
Hey, Xavier. So far, not doing too bad with the fishing yet. We mostly have the creepy fish like fished up. Stonefish. Wait, aren't these things like super toxic? Aren't these one of those you don't want to touch it things? Why am I fishing it up? This seems like a bad idea. How am I going to fit you in? I think... Yeah, you're gonna go back into the water, buddy. I don't have room for you just yet until I can put some stuff in storage, and I really don't want to get near the... at least not the water spout, more specifically. don't exactly want to take damage to my boat yet. Storage. Yeah, both metal can go there. The stonefish at least. Should have taken my other ones with me, but I didn't. Whoops. Thought about it, and I didn't do it. I think the first time I played, I also kind of just randomly set them up as well. It worked, but I'd have one set up at each area I went to, and they just kind of permanently stay there until I had to upgrade them. Which I think that was the thing that didn't work as well. Yep, there's another oceanic perch. Let's fish somewhere else so I don't run out of fish too soon. What are you? Are you more the salmon? Oh, you are the salmon. Yep, blackmouth salmon. Oh, shipwreck. Research part. Not bad, I'll take it. There were fish here, they are now gone. What's over here? Oh, you are definitely a different kind of fish. Black sea bass. Okay. Let's dock and sell these so I can sleep. I need to find one of those eel. I'll still buy fish that aren't totally fresh, but if it's completely turned to rot, I can't pay you anything for it. I don't think so far I've had fish rot. That is definitely a thing I think that can happen. Let's see if I find one of the eel. I think I have to carry, what, 2 around for almost 2 days or something? Remember how rot works in this? It's interesting, it's a bit tricky. As I don't think the eel happen to be as close by as would be nice. Stonefish again, I think. Yep. Aha. Here's some of the wood I need. There we go. Can I get the eel? Oh my gosh, how much wood is there actually? I mean, I'll take all of it. It means I'm gonna have to go back sooner than expected. I'm not gonna be getting the eel. No eel right now. I might grab a couple small fish. Ooh, tiger mac. There you go. Try not to get too many fish. Able to get some here. Oh, I think I hear dolphins again. Gnashing perch. Eyeless and mindless, driven only by the desire to consume. The purpose satiated many times over. Interesting. Yep, I did actually deplete that spot. Oh, not my goal. Try to avoid that as much as possible. Let's see. And storage. Yeah, check how many you need first. Just the one, okay. Definitely don't have everything for that. But I've got some stuff. Okay, 2 more wood, 2 more bolts of cloth, and then the metal. I don't think I find it. I think it's something I actually buy. Shipyard. There we go. Yeah, that's where we'll get that. Definitely not better engines just yet. And research-wise, how far am I on this? I need to put the metal in here. Yeah, 2 more wood, 2 more fabric. I've got a bigger hole. Now I can at least, in theory, put something else here, but I also have an idea. Put that in storage. Loading dock, nope. Shipyard, yes. A gift from my most loyal customer here, I want you to have this. She takes a book from a nearby shelf and hands it to you. Flicking through, you see page corners turned in and handwritten notes in the margin. Okay, interesting. What I'm trying to do is stick a third engine in here, though. Let's see if it works. I guess she can also do repair. Heart of the Silver Tongue. Interesting. Sleep until morning, at least. Let's see if I'm actually any faster. And go check on the crab. Yes, a different crab. Rock crab. Okay. And decorator crab. Huh. Very interesting. I wonder if the eel are going to be over here somewhere. Gotta look for something long in the water. Nope. Wait, nope. This is metal scrap. There's only one piece of metal scrap in there, and it's also not the thing I technically need. I need the wood though. I need 2. It says medium, so I should be able to get 2 pieces. Oh. Got a upgrade part. A research part. Not quite what I need. Also not what I need. Oh my goodness. I need the wood. There we go. He's getting a piece of wood and another research part. Oh my gosh, game, no, I need the wood. Like, I actually need the wood. God. Now I don't have room for the wood. Not enough room for the lumber. Hmm. Isn't gonna suck, but there is enough research parts, I think, for me to not have to worry about it for now. Plus, I think if I'd put it back in the thing, I think it would have gone back in the thing, but that's fine for now. Not gonna worry too much. Where are these eel, though? Ooh. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon the surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. The cold stone does not respond to your touch. Interesting. Still no eel. Forgot what you are. Oh, yep, black sea bass, and I don't have room, so why did I do that? It's like I get fish. Wait, no, I have no room for fish. Oh, that's nice. Nope. There we go. I don't have plenty of fish for you just yet. Any resources that I need. There's the last 2 pieces of wood I need. 3 research parts, so it'll finish up the research on that. And you put the other one away, because I don't need it for now. Sleep, see if I can find these eel. Try to end this at the 3-hour mark, just because the way the day is going for me, and I do need to eat. There we go. That crab in. Grab that crab. Maybe the eel are through here somewhere? Nope. Eel are definitely not through here. Ah, shoot. Yep, I need to use that, I think. Wait, that gets too close to me again. It's not expecting a massive fish to try to chase me down. Okay, well, I think I'm okay now. I think if I pay attention to my screen, it will kind of tell me I think it's close again. Another bottled message. Okay. September 9th. He refuses to take me aboard when he is working. He is convinced that I will find it dull or that the crew will be crass or otherwise intolerable. Perhaps I'm being overly needy. I know he needs his time alone, but I am so desperately bored at home when he is away. He recently installed some new salvaging equipment on the boat. I think the idea of pulling up treasure is terribly exciting. I must convince him to let me have a go. Interesting. This is a mess of an area. Nope. Treasure again. Ring. You fabric. Yes. I get 2 here. Hopefully. But when I don't do that. Yep, I did get 2. Not gonna worry about getting a 3rd just yet. I need to start heading back before things happen. don't remember this being there before, and that is making me very weary. But I think this is just a research part again. Nope, pirate flag. Oh. Okay, well that's interesting. I guess I can run a pirate flag. I'll have to go all the way back to the one guy that delivered it. So I'll put it in storage for now. Gotta look out for rocks that aren't supposed to be here. Oh, well now you're, it's sparkly. I will deal with you later, and there it is. There's the rock that's not supposed to be there. I gotta be so freaking careful close to the islands. I gotta go repair my ship. My ship is not... That was rock number 2, and I forgot that I had taken damage from the other thing. Oh boy. Well, okay, let's see. What is in my hole? That's there. So technically last save is the last day I started. I'm not gonna worry about the crabs just yet. I'm gonna go grab that fabric really quick. And a pirate map, or pirate flag. And hopefully not have it be so late into the evening that I'm now getting mysterious rocks popping up again. That is death number 1, I do believe, for our boat this round. I'm sorry for boat. I might actually have to have a counter be kept up for how many times I accidentally destroy the boat. Got our note again that I got last time. Got the wood there. There's the treasure here. Which is probably going to be the ring again. This is actually a bit more randomized. Okay, yeah, no, it is the ring again. Good to know. Let's get our fabric. Hopefully I get another fabric right away. Okay, yep. Yeah, that looks like metal scrap. You're gonna be the same fish I've already picked up, I think. Of course, seems to be chunks of the island falling. I'm gonna go grab the pirate flag again, so I'm gonna put it in storage. There we go. And this time, let's not hit any rocks. Or run into anything else I don't want to, I guess. Yeah, it's those things. Not glowing this time, but I also don't think I'm panicked enough. Or paranoid enough. Assume that rock is right there again. Or not. Interesting. Ooh. Vortex, decorator. Folds of orange tissue tower from its head. Scything limbs administer the structure. Interesting. Not particular crab I think anybody would want to eat. Don't worry, everything should be fresh. Put the flag in storage, I'll put the ring in storage for now. But, do this. And my boat should be bigger. I do believe it is. I don't think it's as noticeable at this level, but I think it'll be pretty soon. At least the inside looks bigger. That part is easier to tell. Okay, floating dock. Yep, plenty of stuff off to grab. I will sleep at least. Okay, what? Wrong button. It's just about 3 hours though, so I'm gonna pause it for here. I can probably do this tomorrow and do more of it tomorrow. I'm actually having fun with this because I haven't played it in so long. And the fact that it's making my keyboard, my headphones, and my mic reactive, which is adding just a little bit to my peripheral of like, ooh, this is a bit spooky, is a bit fun. I am having fun with this. I'm going to do the DLCs and try to actually probably get all the achievements, because most of the achievements in this game are finishing up like the DLC or finding certain fish or things like that, so it's fairly simple. It is going to actually take a while to get through the game, but I think for October this will be a fun one. I'll be back tomorrow with it. I've had fun with it. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for popping in and saying hi, and I hope you have fun continuing to watch this. See you later.